right.
All right, so I'll be back. On top of that, my refrigerator went out last night.
Oh God, what's
After I
going on?
went, I know I went and did like a ton of grocery shopping, and my refrigerator is just out.
That's a bummer.
Yes, I'm just having a week already.
So your fridge and your
Girl, I
internet.
went shopping today. I went shopping today. Guess what? I went shopping and I was walking down the street with my mask like a responsible adult in a pandemic. And then these people started screaming after me because I was wearing shorts with a baggy t-shirt because I was going out in my pajamas because I cannot be asked to get fucking dressed when I'm walking 2 minutes to the shop. And they started following me and screaming at me about the mask.
What?
Yeah, they were like, you should protect your pussy. Where's Corona? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Mind your business. I'm just walking, man.
I told you when I wore my Black Lives Matter mask,
Yeah.
that guy was just like, all lives matter. Like he felt like he had to say something.
Sure.
In the store. I mean anything like that. I guess it's a conversational piece now.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that you want everyone's opinion, though, does it? So.
Yeah, who asked him?
Exactly.
Yeah. And who cares if I'm wearing shorts and wearing a mask? Like, just move on, bitch. No one asked you.
What their problem is.
Like, why the, like, I guess that's why they said, like, protect your pussy, because I was wearing shorts, and I'm like, bitch, what?
That's crazy for them to even say that, though. All right, y'all. So I guess I'm trying to figure out my camera. I thought I would have it in time for the makeup, but I don't know. We'll see.
Good luck.
Yeah. Anywho's.
But they make it sound like you didn't even have any shorts on. It doesn't make sense, like.
I could have been butt naked and just wearing a mask. And it still wouldn't make sense, but whatever.
Were they male or female?
Mixed. There were like 6 of them.
Wow.
But the female was the loudest. So.
That's just crazy.
She must have think she done something.
And why do like 6 people want to intimidate like that?
Girl, don't ask me. If I knew.
Hi, Linda.
Oh. I don't see a use in it. Like, just if you don't want to wear a mask, then stay your fucking ass home where your bitch ass belongs if you can't handle a mask for 10 minutes while you do your quick grocery shopping.
Or just don't hassle other people about it.
Yeah.
Like, if you choose not to wear a mask, that's your choice. The same as it is for people that choose to wear one, so just...
Yeah, and even if, like, COVID turns out to be fake or whatever, then boom, I wore a mask. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Man, not me. I don't give a fuck. I'm perfectly fine with wearing a mask, and...
If I don't feel like I wear a mask that day to go shopping, I just don't go out.
Exactly. Or I order in. Hi, Linda.
Yeah.
Good to know that the surgery went okay and that you can rest up afterwards.
Oh, cool.
Anywho.
I hope your husband's recovering as well. Because he had an operation as well too, didn't he?
Yeah, as I recall. Both of them did. Not fun.
It feels like forever again since we've done this.
Oh yeah. Okay, this ended up darker than I originally intended for, but whatever. It's fine.
Well, I looked through my Insta pictures and I was thinking I've done teal, but I haven't done like a proper green for ages. And when you say green, I was thinking that's about the only colour I haven't really done for a while.
Yeah, I have this, as you can see, this blood red shirt. It looks the same as this, just in red.
Right.
And I'm like, should I go like blood red? But then I was like, I never done any like full green, so now I'm here, green. Fun.
Green is good.
Green is good. It's supposed to be the color of life or whatever, so.
Oh, okay. Do you mean Spencer, Linda? She's had to go and try and fix her internet. Because her internet keeps going down. She's been having problems for weeks.
Yeah. Notice how that lady was trying to scam her? Asking her to pay like, what, $200 or what was it? $250?
They do that though. They asked me to pay for a modem and I'm like, I'm not paying for a new one. I pay you monthly. You send me a modem.
Right.
And then in the end,
yeah, it's like
they always agree
here
to send you one for free in the end.
Like here, they replace it, unless like they obviously they first come over with a technician trying to fix it and shit, and then if they see that you intentionally caused damage to the device, then they will make you pay for it. But if there's no evidence of like you stabbed or set the device on fire or some shit like that, then they are just like, okay.
And if you quit your service with them, they will then say they're responsible for it and they want it back. So you can't have it like both ways. Either they're responsible for it and fixing it, or they're not.
Exactly.
I've got an annoying pop-up right in front of the private chat that won't get off. Can you hear that making a noise when I'm pressing it?
I think I just did.
It won't close.
Damn.
Hi,
Spencer!
I know, right?
Oh my god, my
What
teeth.
about my refrigerator? Like, honestly, what am I gonna do with all my food? So, and you know, this is a holiday weekend for it's Labor Day weekend.
It's probably better to cook it all as much as you can, cook, and then try and keep it as cold as possible because it will last longer if you cook it.
I'm gonna have to. I put some stuff in the freezer, which I don't know. My landlord is supposed to be sending somebody out today to look at it. I don't know. But it's kind of hard. This is the holiday weekend, you know.
Yeah.
What are you celebrating over there?
Labor Day.
Oh, okay. We had that shit in May.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we kept the Soviet dates for Mother's Day and Women's Day, and no, Women's Day is globally the same, but for Labor and all that, we kept the Soviet date of May the 1st.
So what is Labor Day for?
Like a day off work, really. It's to celebrate, you know, I guess. I don't really know. I guess I'm a J-Dub, so I don't know what they celebrated here for, but I thought it was just like to celebrate like a day off work. That's what I thought. I could be wrong.
Well, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's for.
It is to celebrate the workers, at least in ex-Soviet Hungary it is. over there, I don't know, but here it
So it's
is.
nothing to do with like Labour, as in politics, Labour.
No, that's something that those terms that seem like labor parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I read about it. It seems like that's like a UK, like overseas thing from here.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. What is that though? What is a labor party in your
The Labour Party is just like another political group, but I don't pay attention to politics, so I don't really like.
Oh.
I don't know that much about them, to be honest.
I kind of feel like I have no choice than to pay attention to politics. I just feel like I did not get the lucky cards in that one. I was born a woman, and I was born to be queer, so I don't really have an option to ignore politics as much as I would bloody love to.
In what way? Because obviously I'm pan and born a woman, and I don't involve myself in politics.
In a way that your rights are not as etched in stone as a straight man's rights, like your reproductive rights, your rights to marry, and all that, like, you know, all that. If you look at history, just not too long ago back to the Nazis, they used perfectly legal methods, politically speaking, to do what they did. So that's why I pay attention to politics, because if being a history major and a geopolitics major taught me anything, is history kind of repeats itself a lot.
Linda, your question, what colour is the actual shade of my hair? Yeah, that's an in-depth answer.
It's a lot of colors.
Well, yeah, because I mix my own toner up. So I literally bleach it until it's like a yellowy colour. And then I've got this really dark grey that I'm mixing with conditioner, and then I put some lavender in with that. But then I put purple shampoo on and left it on for ages, so it's kind of got a blue tinge at the moment. So it just depends what I mix up at what time, what colour it turns out.
Well, Linda is helping us out here with. She says the Labor Day is the first Monday in September, which it is. It's creation of the labor movement and is dedicated to the social and economic achievements of American workers. You know, people celebrate it that way, but usually they just want to barbecue and.
Yeah, it's like Bank Holiday Mondays. It's just an excuse to like get pissed, have a barbecue, and well, not so much now with COVID, obviously.
Right. We they did a on a aisle, like a aisle of water. They did like 900 people that died in Detroit from COVID. They put their pictures up all over the island. It was very eerie.
I bet.
It was like kids, old people, young people, black, white, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, what's crazy to me is, and it's, if it's not your shoe, don't take it. But mainly it's religious people I see who be trying to saying that COVID is fake, and they are trying to say that, oh, it's fake and it's not gonna have an impact on us, and it's just the old, and it's just those with pre-existing conditions that are dying. And it's like, well, but a lot of us have pre-existing conditions, like asthma, allergies, all that affects this shit. Like, are you that willing to risk everyone else's lives and all that? Or maybe I'm just too much of a bleeding heart, liberal snowflake. Which the answer is yes, I am, and I'm proud of it. So you can suck my dick.
So I decided I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 pomades.
Oh my god.
I have the Anastasia one. Hi, it was this Annalie.
Hi.
Yeah, I have the Anastasia, and then I have the LA Girl brow pomade, and then I have the Milani pomade for eyebrows.
Right.
And out of all 3 of them, the Anastasia was a lot more expensive. I can never get the brow dip brow, but I actually like the LA Girl the best.
The cheaper one.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Sometimes it works out that way.
I was like, I shouldn't even spend all this money on this. I actually like the way the formula and everything better.
But it's good that you found it then. A shame for the money.
Yeah, I've been looking for something. As you can see, I have a drawer just with eyebrow stuff in it.
God damn, girl.
I know.
I struggle with eyebrow stuff though.
Is that pathological?
I have no idea because I have a thing for eyebrows. I have no idea, but I'm not really as good at eyebrows as I used to be though. I don't know what's happening.
It's fine, girl. We all got a thing for makeup. I have a thing for lipsticks. I cannot stop looking at lipsticks, and then now my new addiction is like, as you can possibly tell, is eyeshadow palettes.
Eyeshadow palette, yeah.
Yeah.
It really varies, Linda. Like some name brands like MAC, L'Oreal, like staple brands that are probably based out of the US, but you can see them everywhere. The cost is not that much different. But then I find that like when you guys buy certain palettes or something like that, they seem like they are cheaper for you guys than they are for me. It seems like I could be wrong.
It depends where the company originates from, because like NYX and LA Girl, I think they're based in America, aren't they? So they're more expensive for us. So if you go after like a UK brand, it's probably going to be more expensive for you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Plus, calculating shipping and all that bullshit.
And then sometimes taxes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, my mother is obsessed with Clinique, Linda.
I have a bunch of Clinique stuff in my I have this. I use their lotion. This was this, and I use their what is it? Their eye cream. I don't know. I'm starting to get into stuff like skincare under my makeup. I used to never was into that.
Same. Like I used moisturizer probably about 3 times in about 20 odd years, and then when I started getting into more makeup, I started taking my makeup off of a night time and actually using proper moisturizer and stuff and serums.
Yeah, serums and stuff.
If your skin is greasy, the Body Shop has like totally vegan, totally natural tea tree oil. That shit cleans off like acne so well without scarring by the next day after use.
Well, it's really drying, so it's definitely going to strip the oil out of your skin.
I only use like 2 drops on my entire face, and it helps with the problem areas that I have, like my T.
Yeah. If I get a spot, I just put pure tea tree oil on it.
That's what it is. It's super potent.
But when I was a teen, nothing got rid of my acne. Like I've got such bad scarring, like all down my chin, all down the sides here from it. My doctor My doctor even put me on antibiotics for a few years and it still didn't clear it up. It was so bad.
Damn.
But then I went abroad for 2 weeks, come back, and then my mate was like, your skin's really cleared up, and I hadn't even really like took much notice of it. And then I was like, actually, it has. And then since then, like all my spots just kind of disappeared, and I got them very rarely after that.
That's nice though.
So I was just like, wow.
Yeah, the seaside air helps. Like, I don't know why, but when I'm
I don't know whether if it was the sun that did it, because sometimes they would give people with bad acne like a UV lamp for UV treatment, so it could have been just the actual sun rays.
Could be. I know that for me, when I am abroad, I usually travel to places where there is like seaside, and I know that it like my depression is so much better on the seaside for some reason. Like, don't ask me why. It just is.
It's just a different environment. I've noticed that if I go to my sister's. The air is different and the atmosphere is different, and because it's chilled and it's just like, it's just nice.
Oh God, this is very dramatic.
You say that like it's a problem.
It's not, but I expected it to be a bit more subtle.
It looks good. Is that like a goldy bronzy glitter liner?
Yeah.
Metallic, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's Rimmel Wonder Swipe.
Oh.
Is its name. The one thing that came out of COVID that's kind of positive is makeup being cheap. Because everybody is like staying at home and not buying makeup, so.
But I don't know whether the shops are not restocking, because like I said to you, I went to try and get some more liquid lipsticks for Maybelline, and the stand was barren, and then the next stand to that was barren. And just after lockdown, Bourjois stopped stocking in the UK, and they put like big cardboard cover-ups on the stand saying something coming instead of Bourjois soon. And that cardboard thing has been over the stand for months and they still haven't put anything there.
Damn. I guess it's harder to restock then.
And out of about 30 lipsticks, there was like about 4. And I was like, oh my God, they're selling out because they're on sale, or they're just not sending the stock?
I guess it's harder to restock with pandemic and all.
But then you've got people like me who's done more makeup in the past few months than I have done in the past few years.
Same. You were not doing this much makeup. Like, I would do makeup when I felt like it, but not to this extent that we're doing with the TGT.
Yeah, only because we're doing this.
Okay, I look stupid without my hair down, but I have lip gloss on, so.
I'm loving the new L'Oreal glasses, but I checked, I put my hair across it and it did stick. But when you touch it on the back of your hand, it doesn't come off if you let it dry, which is like a good thing. So you still get like a shine, but it's not like that really horrible sticky glass where you pull it off and it puts a line up your face.
Oh, that's good.
I'm going to wear the nude one today. I am with the nude gloss over the top. I am really impressed with the formula.
I think I'm about done. Oh yeah, same, Linda. I don't use makeup when I go out. I only use makeup when we go live with the TGT girls. But like when I have a problem with my anxiety, I always like how it's called? They bite and like pick at my lips until it bleeds. So I kind of sort of need to always have like lipstick on because I'm too conceited. I always joke I'm too narcissistic to mess up makeup that I spent money on. So if I have makeup on, like lipstick on, I will not like.
So is that like a nervous thing?
I don't know. I think it's a nervous and bored thing. Like I always go like, if I'm bored, I go pick at it. If I'm nervous or rattled, then I go just. Oh, thank you, Linda. Kind of feel like a JW with all this shirt. I don't know. I just decided that today I'm in
I can hear me echoing back.
I can't hear it.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm just going deaf. Both are equally possible. So this lady on Friday, she goes and tells me, like, I introduce myself, and she goes, "I'm sorry, dear, I can't understand you. You have an accent." I'm like, what accent? I'm speaking my native language. I'm speaking Hungarian to you. What
And she was
accent?
Hungarian.
Yeah. Like, she was Hungarian. I am Hungarian. I was speaking Hungarian. I don't understand. I was just sitting there scratching my head throughout the entire call, like, what accent are you talking about?
But what accent would be that strong that she can't understand you?
I don't know. I don't have an accent. Like, maybe in English I do, but
To
in
me, you
Hungarian,
do, because obviously you're Hungarian, so you've got an accent, but I can understand what you're saying.
like what? I was just like, I needed a second to compute. That call ended, and I was like, oh God. What just happened?
Or was that just an excuse because she didn't want to speak to you or something?
No, she did. Like, she actually changed her phone plan and stuff, so. So.
Strange.
Oh, thank you, Linda. I have had people tell me that I sound Mexican. Like, one of my colleagues straight up asked in a conference call, like after a conference call, like, "Hey, are you like Latin American or something?" I'm like, "Wait, what?" And I have heard Latin Americans speak, but I'm like, definitely my accent is not like them.
I've been asked before if I'm Irish, and I think I don't sound anything like Irish.
I don't think you do. I guess people are just, you know, when they don't like, I don't think many people meet many Hungarians, so they go like, what's the closest accent that I can like pinpoint? Yeah. And that can be funny.
I don't think I would have known until I met you what a Hungarian accent was.
Is it something specific? I don't know. I don't think there's anything specific to it other than it sounds
twang to it.
Yeah, it must have like a thing to it, definitely. But I don't know if it's anything similar to, maybe when I speak fast, then it can either morph into a like angry Russian grandma accent or.
I remember when we first started the glass table, and I watched I watched them all back, but the first few I was like, how can anyone understand what I'm saying? Because I was like mumbling and I was just like talking fast, and I was just like, whoa, I have to slow down and I need to pronounce my words properly. But I was telling Anthony, like, he didn't know about this, I was telling him about how when we got up and give talks, I said we also got cancelled on it. And he says, what do you mean? I says, well, they treated it like basically like it was a mini exam. I said, because you get up there and they'd cancel you on like your pausing, if you did gestures. I said, and lots of different things. I said, so then they'd keep a scorecard where they'd mark you on it. I said, and mine used to be like W, work, improved, I, and then eventually I'd get a G. And he was like really shocked that not only did we have to get up and do these talks, that they also like judged us and marked us on it like it was literally being at school. And like, why did we have to go through that? Because if you go and knock on someone's door, they're not going to turn around to you and go, you're not pausing enough, you're not using your hands enough. So what was the actual benefit of it? That there really wasn't one.
It's like a car salesman training. Like, I guess that's why they do it. Like, they want you to be like, hippity happity, you know, just pushy, convincing, and just leave no space for the other person to react. Because when they can react, then they can take the conversation off your court, and then they can ask you the real, you know, stingy questions.
Yeah.
So you mustn't leave space for that. And I see this when I go around town, or did go around town, like walking up to their carts. That's the tendency when I take the conversation to like, if Jehovah is all-knowing, all good and loving and all that bullshit, then why would he create Satan knowing that Satan was gonna Satan? Like, he could have just not created him and boom, done.
And why didn't he just bump him off anyway?
Okay, they have an answer for that, and there I can kind of see if you're a narcissistic asshole. It's for sovereignty, because if he would have just chucked Satan off, then he would prove that Satan was right, which is...
But then why have him in his house until 1914 and then decide, right, you can get out now?
Yeah, it's
you know
weird.
What I mean? It doesn't make sense. Like, why would you live with someone for that long? If you're not going to kill him, kick him out. But he didn't.
Yeah, it's stupid. And I believe, that's the question that got to Jehovah's Witness ladies turn around to one another, look at one another with like deer in the headlight faces, and then look at me and ask, are you apostate? I'm like, no.
I'm just thinking. I'm just using my brain.
I was just there like, nope, no apostate here. No, who's that? No. Oh, who? Me? No.
What's an apostate?
I swear to God that I was about to burst out in laughter. I was like, okay, control yourself, woman. You have a mission here. You're recording this conversation. You need to stay focused. But then sadly my phone needed to be refreshed and the recording was lost.
But that's how much like the governing body have brainwashed them all now, that if anybody asks any question, they're apostate.
Right, but mind you, it's only the questions they don't have a preset answer for. That's why they are training them with these like report cards, because you want to control this conversation. You don't want the person you're talking to think about it. You just want to be rapid fire at them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not getting much makeup done today. I just did my eyebrows. I have a visitor to fix my refrigerator or whatever. So I have to clean up and do all of that stuff. Not clean up, but you know what I mean. Make sure they just gonna replace the refrigerator instead of repairing it.
At least that's good.
Yeah. Because I've been worried about that this entire weekend.
Girl, I would go rampage at someone's ass if my refrigerator broke down and it wasn't fixed immediately and I had to throw out food or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I would throw hands. I would be knocking at my landlord's door like, Pay up, motherfucker. That's your shit. That went bad.
I don't know. Let's see. I may have time for eye look.
You do.
We've got
We have
15 minutes.
Yeah.
And we started late as well, so.
Yeah, same, Linda. I use my witnessing experience to unwitness now. And surprisingly enough, I turn out to be pretty believable when I hate myself for it, but I always lie to them. I always make up a whole like backstory about being.
I lie to everybody, so don't feel bad.
Thanks for joining us, Linda. As always.
Thanks for joining. Rest up, love.
I hope the operation and everything went well.
Yeah, so I always make up the backstory about how I'm a Catholic that left because of the child abuse cases. That's where I start. And I always say I have a little brother who I'm worried for because we grew up in an abusive household. So I want to know what, I'm like, what you're doing if a child is abused. And, that question usually gets them like, oh shit. And one of these times they were like, do you want to speak to the congregation's like elder about that? And I was like, why, yes, I do. And I went to the Kingdom Hall the next day, meeting with the elder. And boy, that was a rough 3 hours conversation.
One of the guys that persons that I talked to, Jehovah's Witnesses that I talked to today, says that they have a chance to be on a phone call with one of the governing body members today.
What?
Yeah, like I don't even know how serious to take it, but this person seems very excited. Asked me if I wanted to be on the call.
Oh my God, I would say yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean,
Which governing body member? Because if it was Let, I would not be able to stop pissing myself laughing.
Right. I just thought that was strange. Like, why would they be on a call and what is this for?
Is it like a whole Zoom call with loads of people?
I don't know.
Oh, in that case, I would definitely say yes. Even if it's a one-on-one call, I would be like, yeah.
They're not going to do one-on-ones.
True. No. I'm just being, presumptuous.
He claims he's going to ask about the shunning.
Is this an X?
No. Like a Pimo, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh my God, the eyeshadow is popping, Spence.
You think so? I can't really see it. This is the SpongeBob palette.
It look good, Mama.
Thank you. What palette did you use today?
Like all of them.
I used 3.
I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palettes.
Wow. I was on in one palette.
I use like this small one for the darkest, and then I use this one.
Okay.
I thought you would have used your color box.
This one and that. I use that too.
Oh.
And I use my Morph palette for some glitter. And I'm expecting another palette from Morph on Monday, which is fun, because I was expecting it for this, like previous Tuesday, sorry. And they sent me a message saying, due to COVID-19 regulations, the package was sent back to our warehouse. So I messaged their asses like, bitch, the fuck? You took my money? And they were like, well, you have 2 options. You give us an alternate address or we refund you. And I'm like, excuse you? Well, what address is good? Is a drop-off point good? Is only a residential good? So they said, well, only residential is good. I'm like, well, you see, I only have 1 residential address. So she was like, well, then we will resend it to you. I'm like, but if COVID-19 regulations stopped it the first time, then what will change now?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm curious to see if tomorrow will bring different results. And she said that if it bounces back again, they will immediately set up the refund. I'm
Which
like,
one did
well,
you order?
Dare to Create.
The what?
Dare to Create. It has some nice reds and yellows in it. At least for my liking.
Is it in the sale?
Yeah, it was. But I don't remember the price at the sudden. Hey baby, what you doing up there?
But they do some good sales.
I mean, if this Hit the Lights palette is anything to go by, I think their stuff is worth it.
Yeah, I thought that until I bought the 35B and comparing that to my Sample Beauty, the pigment is just not there. So I don't know. I think it just depends. I think Morph is a bit like hit and miss. I think we got lucky with the 39L.
I'm curious of the Dare to Create because, yeah, those colors look very nice. And the swatches, like, you know, they have the photos of the swatches and all. Those look nice. I'm also eyeing the Such a Gem palette for like very later.
I've been looking at that for so long because Makeup Mister uses that a lot because she likes a lot of pink. So Such a Gem, I've eyed up. It's been in the sale and I've almost ordered it and then I haven't. And
I'm eyeing it because it has those like in between purples and
I think it's got too many pale pinks for me. I probably wouldn't use the pale pinks as much. I think that's what made me think.
Well, if I have them, then I would like do more with that because I like pink. I don't mind pink. It's not my favorite, but I actually came to kind of like pink.
Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Okay, but I'm more into dark or bright pink.
Right.
I'm a pink girl. Barbie pink, any pink. I just love pink. I don't wear a lot of pink, or buy a lot of pink, but I do love pink.
That gold's popping, Spence. Is that gold or yellow?
It's like yellow and gold.
That's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, I use
It looks really metallic.
Yeah.
I know those metallic colors. I use this metallic gold right here, this as a transition, and this like in the corner.
Cool.
I don't know.
You look nice, Mama. It's fine.
I just feel so off. I mean, I'm nervous because we're going live, and I just don't want all these people in here making all this noise. Hopefully, I don't get distracted.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah,
That's what's called live streaming.
right. At home, I need a studio where I can just go away. I wish, right? I mean, all these other YouTubers, they have like little YouTube like studios.
Separate rooms.
Yeah,
they have their own room.
Yeah, I was thinking of maybe buying like one of those sound canceling.
we got one of those, but I mean,
units.
Again,
But you need a separate room, like all in all. You need a separate room.
Yeah.
Because, girl, even my rabbits, they are like quiet ass animals, but then they start running around and all you hear is like the scratching and the shit they toss over as they are running around. So it's like
They seem a lot more quieter than they used to be.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't even want to know. I think
got used to it.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what? I really think this was a good purchase. It's really Hip.X. I use this lip gloss today. It's like a gold lip gloss. But I mean, out of all of I remember I had kind of went on a spree buying palettes.
Oh yeah.
That I really like the Juvia's Place. Those are really pigmented, and that one, the Hip Dot, is really pigmented too. It showed up really well.
You know which palette of yours I'm still eyeing to this day? It's the Galaxy palette.
Oh yes, that's yeah. I guess I'm trying to say the Facebook palettes have been good to me.
Mm.
I'm eyeing that so hard, girl. Like,
It's pigmented too.
but I need to. I'm gonna need to stop. I'm gonna need to chill out. Like, I'm gonna need to just chill for a sec. Like, I'm gonna need to go. Like, alright, you gotta chill, girl. You gotta just.
I haven't been buying a lot of makeup. Only just the stuff that I get through the subscription I get.
Hmm.
I'm checking our mailbox while we're on the live. I don't know. It looked like I might have to do the live back here today. I don't know. It is super loud out there.
I think it's fine if you're there, as long as your internet works and all that. That's
the thing about it. I guess we shall soon see, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guess so.
I need to pop off because I'm bustling for a way. I reset up my avatar. I don't know where it went.
Your avatar? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, I didn't set up that one. That's the old one. Oh, do you know what I think I did? I think I set it up on my tablet, but not on my PC. So I set up a new one on my PC today. Anyway, I'm going for a win.
Well, looks like we're actually all done. We could probably go into our sound check. What you think?
Yeah, we have like how many people we need to get her together?
Right.
Oh God.
We can go into the sound check, I guess.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Let's do that.
All right. Thank you. All right, you guys, make sure that you join us in an hour for our live stream. It's called Cults versus Cults, where we actually talk to people from different religious cults and compare notes.
It will be the Avengers Endgame event of cult survivors.
Right. See you guys later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Came back and we're just saying bye.
Right.